Helen and Philip meet again. An interesting conversation. Hello Helen. I'm so excited to see you again after a very long time. I've been longing to see you since we graduated from high school 2 years ago. Finally, we have met. What a coincidence. What are you doing around here?
Hello Philip. Me too. I've been longing to see you and many other of our colleagues who graduated with us 2 years ago. I'm still very much nostalgic about the good old days at school. I remember Christopher Bradley, Oscar Hudson, John Lopez, Anita Mayer, Mike Wallace, Alexander Boesi, Christopher Brighton, Maria Casanova, and so on. I miss you all.
Oh, you've just reminded me of Alexander Boesi. I came across Anita Mayer last summer in Spain while on vacation with my parents, and she told me that Alexander Boesi had relocated to Italy with his parents immediately after our graduation. She said he was in college in Italy. She also told me that Mike Wallace had traveled to the United States to study medicine.
Medicine? In the United States? I thought it should be the other way around. Americans are coming to Europe to study medicine because of its excessive cost in the United States, and some Europeans are going over to the US to study medicine. The world is crazy. I guess his parents have gotten abundant resources to finance her studies over there in the US. All the same, American physicians are one of the best in the world, if not the best.
Exactly. The world is crazy. One man's choice might be another man's deception. Can I have your telephone number in order to keep in touch with you?
Sure. Why not? I was about to ask for your telephone number as well. You need to know how excited I am for meeting one of my classmates again. I am so happy to see you again. I'm going to save your telephone number to communicate with you from time to time. That reminds me, you said you came across Anita Mayer in Spain last summer. Did you get her telephone number from her?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic. Please give it to me in order to contact her at my earliest convenience. I miss her so much.
Okay. I will text both my number and Anita's number to you in a few minutes. What about David? I know he used to live in your vicinity.
Which David? Oh, you mean David Darlington, the slim guy. We used to live in the same vicinity, but not anymore. They moved out long ago. The home in which they used to live was rented, unlike us who own our property. I haven't seen him for almost 2 years.
Wow! Were you having his telephone number before they moved out?
No, it's a pity I wasn't having his telephone contact. More so, I never knew they would move out of our vicinity. I got to know about their relocation through my mother, who broke the news to me after she herself was informed by another of our neighbors. Nonetheless, today, the world has become a global village. With the different social media applications at our disposal, we can locate anybody anywhere. Let's join our efforts to locate our old colleagues. To achieve this, no tool can be more powerful than the social media. We need to create a WhatsApp group and begin a gradual process of integration with our old colleagues.
Exactly. You have said it all. I will do everything in my power to make sure all of us converge once again, both virtually and physically. I will be the happiest person on earth if we can achieve this. I promise you.
The beautiful thing is that, presently, most of us would be in our second year in college. If we start converging and interacting virtually from now, in 2 years' time, we can all agree to converge physically in an agreed location to celebrate our graduation from college.
That would be an amazing idea. But don't forget the fact that not all our colleagues must have made it to college.
I don't think that would be a problem. I wouldn't be surprised that some may not be willing to join the group, who knows? But let's give it a try. I'm optimistic that the vast majority of our colleagues would jump on the train.
I cherish your optimism. I love your confidence, Helen.
Thanks. Don't forget you were the most confident and feared at school back then in the days. You remember the day you put your life on the line to defend Sarah and myself from George Hudson and his group. I will never forget that day. Do you know that after your intervention that day, George Hudson and his 2 bullying friends stopped bullying Sarah and me till we graduated from school. It was a stunning and unforgettable experience. Wow! That reminds me of Sarah. I miss her so much. I have tried to locate her several times on Facebook and Instagram, but to no avail. Sarah, oh I miss Sarah. She was my best friend.
Helen, you have finally succeeded in dragging me into this pool of nostalgia that I didn't want to get into. Anyway, my father once told me that it's sometimes good to be nostalgic because it can result in increased optimism and a positive emotional state. But the fact is that I'm currently struggling to cope with my triggered emotions. Sometimes I purposely avoid thinking about our good old days at school. They were so beautiful. We were so happy together. I hope you can still remember the evening parties thrown every first and last Friday of the month at Wallace's father's hotel. Those moments were so amazing. They are just unforgettable.
While you are struggling to cope with your emotions, here I am struggling to cope with my tears. Those moments are just unforgettable.
You have reminded me of a whole lot. I'm so pleased to meet you today after 2 years. Let's keep in touch.
I'm pleased to meet you again, Philip. Let's keep in touch. Don't forget to send me Anitha Mayer's telephone contact.
I will definitely send it to you in a few minutes. That reminds me, please, call your telephone number so that I can save your number and later text Anitha's number to you through WhatsApp Messenger.
Good suggestion. My telephone contact is 079 079 77 346.
Okay. See you next time, Helen.
See you next time, Philip.
This is the end of the conversation. If you find it interesting, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.